Hey guys, today we're going to be doing all our core work with a set of weights. So if you can get two 1 kilo dumbbells, a little bit heavier, it's going to make it more challenging. If you don't have dumbbells, you can always grab like a couple of bottles of water or something else that you've been using for your at-home workouts. When you're ready, we're going to get started. The legs out in front, knees are bent up into a nice C curl. So we've done this one before. This time we're adding weights into some of the exercises. So just bring your weights out in front, take a big breath in, sit up nice and tall. As you exhale, create that nice little C curve as you roll back through your spine. So you're just rolling back halfway and then inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Weights are just floating off your chest. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, lift. So you've got your feet planted, you're rolling back off your hips. And inhale, sitting up nice and tall. So as you're moving here, it can just feel like you've got a little skateboard underneath your hips and you're just sliding that skateboard forward and then sliding that skateboard back. Sliding that skateboard forward and sliding that skateboard back. So we're trying to get that movement to happen from the pelvis, tilting. And the belly naturally switches on. The ribs should be softening down towards your belly as you roll back. Alrighty, next time we roll down, we're going to add on a little bit of rotation. So you'll turn to one side, come back, and then turn to the other side, come back, and then sit up nice and tall. Big breath in. Exhale, rolling back. Turn to one side, and then turn to the other side. Notice, watch that as you're moving, your shoulders aren't coming up. You're not scrunching up your shoulders. It's too much with the weights at any time. You just get rid of one or you get rid of both of them. Next time we roll back, we're going to stay. Keep those legs grounded and then you're just rotating side to side. And then try and roll back just a little bit more. And we've got 8 more. 7. Last 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Inhale, sitting up. This time, hands reach out in front. Now, it's a little bit more arm work here. You're going to roll back and inhale, sit up. Exhale, roll back and then inhale, sit up. Keep that going. Try and roll back a little bit further. Next time you roll back, we're going to stay. Hold it there. Bring the weights to your chest. Keep those feet grounded. Punch across the body. Bring it back. Punch across the other side of your body. Bring it back. So you're just rotating, adding a little bit of a punch with control. Keep looking down towards your belly as you come back through center. So you know you've got that nice little C curve, that flexion through the lower back. And we've got 8 and 7. Last 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Sitting up nice and tall. From here, you're going to just roll all the way down onto your back. All the way down. Legs come up to tabletop, so float one leg up, then the other. Hands come up to the ceiling as well. Palms are facing into one another. From here, we're moving into our dead bug. So we did this one in another class not that long ago. So you've got opposite arm and opposite leg reaching away from each other. You're softening your ribs down. You're not letting that lower back pop. And again, if it gets too much with the weights, you're feeling it in your neck at all, you get rid of them. Make sure those knees are just coming back to tabletop. You're reaching, finding length through those fingers and toes. If you find that your lower back or your belly is popping a lot, don't lower the leg so far. Just take it out on a diagonal. All right, let's go 4 and 3. Last 2. And last 1. Coming back to center. Pop one weight to the side. Now be careful here. I don't want this weight to drop on your face. Pop the weight in between your feet. From here, hands come overhead to start. Now you're going to lower those legs to a point where you can control your belly and your lower back lifting. Mine's about here, only about here. And then I'm going to lift back up and then lower back down. A lot of work on the feet there just to keep the weight there, especially if it's a small one. If you feel like you're not sure about what's happening with your belly, place a hand there. Try and soften those ribs down. We've got one more like this. And then we're going to add on. So bring those hands behind your head now. Lower the legs down. As the legs come back up, I want you to curl up. Inhale, lower the head, lower the legs, and curl up. Okay, keep that going. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lower to control. And up. We've got 3 more. And 2. Make this last one awesome, guys. Curl all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. And then bend your knees in towards your chest. Grab your weight, roll onto one side facing me. Grab both your weights if you can, bend your knees up. Bring that bottom elbow right underneath your shoulder. The weights are on your hip. You're lifting your hips up and down, up and down. So you're pushing the ground away, lifting those hips high. Awesome. 5 more. And 4. Last 3. And 2. And then keep those hips lifted. Now, option to keep both weights or drop one. Reach your top leg, top arm away. Side crunch. So elbow to knee and reach. Try and find lots of length. Lift those hips even higher as you reach. And elbow to knee. Nice. Last 8. And 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Reach everything long. Place your top leg down. Weight to the ceiling. Try and slide your bottom leg back as well. So you're in your full side plank for 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And lower those hips down. Now come to sit. So I'm going to sit like this. If this isn't good for your knees, come up onto your knees like this or come up to standing, but you're going to lose me there. So I'm going to sit back. Both weights now. Overhead, palms facing in, soft bend into those elbows. Take a side bend up and over to one side and then up and over to the other side. So you want to keep those ribs drawing in, and it's like you're in between 2 panes of glass here. Slowly moving those weights side to side. Make sure those shoulders are staying down. And you've got to keep those hips grounded so that you don't fall to one side. Inhale through center. Exhale up and over. Inhale and exhale. Alrighty, so we're doing side to side. Now we're going to take it into a little bit of a circle. So you go to one side, come forward, scoop through your belly to the other side. Little baby back bend. So it should feel like a bit of a fun little dance here. Moving around with control. Side, back, side, front. Find that little scoop through your belly as you come forward. And let's reverse. So you go forward to the side and back. Keep that going. And try and make sure that more of the movement's coming from your upper body than your hips rolling around. Last 3. And 2. And 1. So good. Keep both those weights, pop them in your other hand. Let's come to the other side. So set up your elbow right underneath you. Bend your knees up, heels in line with your sitting bones. Lift those hips up, tap those hips down. Lift and lower. Try and lift those hips higher each time. Really push down with that bottom forearm and those shins. Let's go 5 and 4. Last 3 and 2. And then find that. You can drop 1. Try and keep at least 1. Extend that arm over, top leg out, elbow to knee and reach. Elbow to knee and reach. Keep lifting those hips. Think nice side bend as you reach everything away and then cinch that side waist. Last 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weight to the ceiling, lower that leg down, Come into that side plank. Keep pushing down with your forearm. Try and lift both legs up, hips up as well for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last little bit here because I gave such a long intro. You're going to come into plank. Try and hold on to both of those weights. Step one foot back, then the other. From here, the right hand swings forward, swings back to your hip, place it down. Left hand forward, back, place it down. What you want to watch are those hips moving side to side. You want to keep them really still. If it's too much with the weights, don't use the weights. Keep that pubic bone lifting up towards your nose, little tuck of that tailbone. So good. Alrighty, one more each side. And then just hold your plank for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and you can let that go. So good today, guys. Hope you enjoyed that with the weights. And I will see you again tomorrow for our final day. Very excited.